each and every day. As like to yesterday, we also prepare that. If you want to do them, that kind of lessons which you starts are there, same I can continue. But here we can select a new concept. Just I written the name of lesson, force and pressure. When you study about that lessons are that we are just to what point within a short incubation period I want to cover. I am not spending too much time to say gap. That time if you start that lesson and choose that lesson, first of all we study what is the real meaning given by force and pressure. After with different types of asking question for student, he inspire and reinforcement in front of student. Which are the types of forces? Newton stated it's a 3 law, but that three law can be attained because of forces. If it is worse are there that time within a short concept, he tells that those forces which are the previously standard learned, they can be categorized in two ways, contact as well as non-contact. If we are learning that point, that time we reach just one experimental study where naked eye, endiness, trueness, actuality, reality, each and every we can be observed, sir, there is a moving of contact force. We also study. After one important thing, balanced and unbalanced. All contribution goes to gravitational force. Because of gravitational force, we are changes. If changes, that time imbalance. If same, that time equilibrium. It is also common. If it is reaches, that time inertia. Sir, what do you mean by inertia? Definition with suitable example, each and every type with clarification we understood rightly. No objections. Each and every concept I got very well. That time yesterday we start pressure, one half portion of that lesson. If you want to learn about that lesson, first of that terminology, physical quantity of pressure, we start from two examples. If you want to cut slimy vegetables, that time we applied somewhat pressure. What do you mean by pressure? Definition, we need Pascal, bar, each and every which are related with pressure. Yesterday we completed. See student, where am I come? Today we can discuss another point. Which are this? See here, sir. That's why I am teaching point. Sir, if you want to learn about that lessons are there, first of all, we are study about which is this pressure of solid. See student, two cases. Pressure of solid. Second of all, pressure of
સર આઈડી કહીએ છો
liquid. Sir, there are the two different cases. I know very well pressures we study, but that physical quantity pressure can be applied on different states of matter, location of matter. First of all, case is the pressure on solid. Effect of pressure on solid. Which are which effect of which are? Is there dependent? Is there any problem? Is there any salvation? That's why detailed study about pressure of solid. Just remember student what textbook saying for those physical quantities which you are learn now. What is the effect on three different matters? These are the next point which are embedded in your text. That's what pressure of solid. See student, what I do. Suppose that I can select one wooden plank which is the flexible, which is the thin, which is the too much elastic. I am not taken rigid bulk which can give a certain volume. I am selected only thin slimy surface of wood. That time it can be kept on two brings. If it is kept on two brings other, which next arrangement I follow, I can be kept one by one books over them. But there that books nothing but solid or observed student. I am not taken any matter which is the compactly packed with each other. That also I am not given preference for any viscous material. Instead of this, I kept over and over, down and down, up and up, certain types of solid substance. If it is kept solid substance, that I observe That time I observed that plank which is wooden made, it slightly, slowly bent toward the ground side, bent toward the downward. These are the action we observe. But actually says that whatever wet manufacturing material, construction material, building material which you are in the form of wet or mass kept, as soon as it kept on and on, pressure goes on increases. That wooden plank bent toward the downward direction. That showing here. That's why one important thing to remember in mind. As soon as pressure is increases, as soon as weight on object is increases simultaneously, at that time pressure also increases. What I say. That's why within a one sentence I give relative nature in between them. Which is this? Pressure on solid. Once remember, please listen carefully. Pressure on solid depend upon value of it. Value of it. How much weight you can be applied as like to this pressure showing own behaves. Another controversy opposite side I also tell. Suppose that books kept down upon you. If I withdrawn books, that time that wooden plank reaches to its original form. Not given in textbook, but I give vice versa action. If weight decreases, mass decreases, pressure is also decreases. It is depend upon totally number. It is less or more. What is the building material is they made? It's showing its own pressure. It is decreases, they also decreases. If it is increases, they also increase. That's why within a short view, I tell full definition. Effect of pressure on solid. Effect of pressure of solid directly proportional to value of weight or weight. W-E-I-G-H, weight. These are the first case we can solve by using that example. Now you got very well. Second, which is this pressure of liquid. Sir, as like does viscous material also effect on pressure? Is pressure depend on them? Here we solve that also remedy. Which are, first of all, as like first we can also see one cylindrical material. It is made from glass or any bottle you can select. If you selected bottles are what I do. Just remember, sir, which carefully macroscopic observation you can do here.